welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather Salter-Purves. I'm a queer author of dark fantasy, and today I am going to take you through my Q1 for 2023 goals. I did put up a video outlining my entire goal plan for the year. If you'd like to see that, I will put it down in the description for you and in the cards. But I have taken that big goal plan and broken them down to smaller tasks. This is a idea that I am borrowing heavily from Sarra over at Heart Breathings, as she has a course all about productivity and planning in 90-day blocks so that you can achieve your big goals with smaller tasks. So I have my author, my writing and my reading goals that I will outline in this video for you. So I will try and time stamps down below if you're only interested in certain sections. So let's get into the author goals. Okay, so I'm approaching my author goals more about having my author career and what I need to do to market and grow my platform. As that's saying, I have this wonderful channel that you're on, and I hope at the end of the first quarter of 2023 that I could possibly have 200 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to see how I go through my goals, please hit that red subscribe button, and while you're there, give the video a thumbs up. That would really help me. I am then going to see if I can use social media a bit better and leverage it in terms of TikTok. I want to grow my following there by about 100 and just see if that will then help me move the needle on book sales, which is the next goal I have. And it is, I would like to sell 10 copies. The Keepers of Devil's Bay, Cursed Cove, and this is a young adult dark paranormal urban fantasy story that involves marine shifters and other mystical and psychic creatures in it. It is available on Kindle Unlimited, so it is down in the comment description box if you're interested. That also can be in terms of Kindle page reads as well. The next, I will also be trying to reset up and grow my author newsletter, and I'm hoping to get between about 75 new readers onto that, just because it is the best marketing tactic I have as an author, because it's where people have willingly given me their contact information and I have access to it. So if any of the lovely social media collapses or Amazon decides not to let me put the books up, I can then let my readers know where I'm going. That also means I will be writing some short stories and such out for people and other lovely tidbits. And then on to the writing goals. So I am aiming to write 1,000 words a day, just so that I know I have a solid amount of writing done. I need to go through and complete the final draft of Her Daffodil Queen, which is my sapphic reimagining of Hades and Persephone with Welsh mythology that I have got a publication date for in June of this year. If you're interested in pre-ordering it, it will be going wide. That link is down below as well. And then I would like to get the third draft of the sequel, Cursed Cove. So the second book in the Keepers of Devil's Bay series, the third draft written for it, so that I can at least publish 2 books. And then looking at moving on to my reading goals, as I believe that reading will help me improve my writing and also better understand how my readers are experiencing their writing and such. So I have a variety of books. I have a couple of different reading challenges that are cropping up, such as the Buzzword challenge by Books and Lala. I am taking part in Demonathon in January. I have my own book club, which is the Double Trouble Book Club. So the aim is to read duologies. So I have the first complete duology on this TBR, as well as the first book of the second duology for the year. So I am hoping to read this lovely middle grade by T.C. Shelley, which is The Monster Who Wasn't. So this follows a young boy who is half laughter and half sigh. Isn't a monster, or is he a monster? So I'm going to dive into that. I then want to try the Skullomance series by Naomi Novik, and this follows a magic school that is unlike any others. There are no teachers, no friend, and friendships are purely strategic, and we're going to follow Elle Higgins, who is a bit of an outcast as they try to escape by the school. I then have a spicy adult fantasy by Scarlett St. Clair, which is The King of Blood and Bone. This author does turn up in another video that I've recently put out, which I will put here, which is my new to me authors in 2023. I then received this lovely Waterstones signed copy of Stoneblind for Christmas by my beautiful mother, that has sprayed edges, and it's a Medusa retelling called Stoneblind. Medusa is the sole mortal in a family of gods. Growing up with her Gorgon sister, she begins to realize that she is the only one who experiences change, and she is the one who can be hurt. Her mortal lifespan gives her urgency that her family's never known, and then the god Poseidon commits the unthinkable act in the Temple of Athena, and Medusa is changed forever. So I'm looking forward to that one. I then have a couple of other YAs. I have Tracy Dion's Legendborn, which is a King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table YA fantasy. We follow Bree as she goes to a residential program on a uni campus, and she witnesses an attack of a magical variety on her first night, and things spiral. I then have Only a Monster by Vanessa Lynn, which is an Australian YA fantasy, an Australian author who writes YA, and it is about every family has a secret, and Joan Chen Hunt goes to stay with her gran in London. She learns the bigger and then most the Hunt is one of the 12 families in London of terrible powers. So really looking forward to that, because I believe there is a sequel for this coming out this year, so want to get to that before the sequel comes out, so I'm not super behind. I then have my in-person book club pick, which is The Whispering Dark. So Delaney always wanted to talk to the dark, but now the dark talks back. So she is fragile, she's deaf, so it's also got some disability when she accepts the prestigious program at a university that trains students to slip between the parallel worlds. She's excited at the chance to prove herself, and then she encounters other beasties, so that's interesting to me. Then the first books in the book club, Double Trouble book club, is going to be this lovely self-published duology by Natty Kate Mason, which is a spicy new adult mythology reimagining. We have the Goddess of Blood and Bone, and then the Gods of War and Darkness. With a heart as black as night, Niska is born different to her kin, banished by the gods to rule over the realm of the afterlife. Rift with eternal pain, she bides her time and makes the pits of Moor her very own. So then obviously she's going to be seeking power and to create an upheaval. And then Gods of War and Darkness is basically going to the fallout from the first book is. The second duology that we'll be tackling is The Worlds of Lake's Edge, and this follows Violetta Grayson as she arrives at the haunted Lake's Edge estate, and she expects to find a monster, but she knows the more terrifying rumors about Rowan Sunlen, who drowned his entire family when he was a boy, but neither estate nor the monster is what they seem. So that sounds really interesting. I then have the amazing final published copy of Ella Wild's first book in her Silverhorn trilogy called Silverhorn, where we follow a unicorn shifter princess as she falls in love with the enemy of her people, and shenanigans ensue. Then I have this beast of a book, that I'm going to be using for Demonathon prompt, which is an intimidating book, and that's Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, which is that big famous musical. It is over 1,000 pages, so I have managed to make myself less intimidated of this book by settling on, if I read 40 pages a night or a day, I will get through this behemoth of a book by the end of January, so wish me luck. And there is a variety of other books I'll be tackling, so if you are interested in following along with any of my author, writing or reading journeys, please let me know down in the comments, and let me know what is the one goal you're going to tackle in the first 90 days of 2023 to move towards your dream creative endeavors. Until next time, I am Heather Salter-Purves. I post videos every Wednesday. Please like and subscribe to the channel, it really will help me. And until next time, let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you. Bye bye for now.